check the plumb of the wall using a spirit level. You can adjust the wall with a tensioning screw. All accessories like struts, screws, timbals, bolts are supplied by Euromac2. This display demonstrates how the struts are affixed to the wall through the pre-drilled holes. Now you put a strut on the opposite side onto the C175 corner element on the first row. Tighten a cord from one corner strut to the other and align the strut in between. Also place struts on both sides of all windows and door openings. The maximum distance between the struts should be 1.7 meters. Conduit pipes can be easily fitted before pouring the concrete. Waste pipes can also be integrated. After all struts have been fitted, all walls are aligned straight and plumb. In record-breaking time, the rest of the walls can be fitted. The Euromac2 elements, L175 type, act as high insulating shuttering around the ceilings to avoid cold bridging. Due to the sophisticated Euromac2 building system and the XXL-sized Euromac2 elements, the average fitting time of each square meter of wall is only 9 minutes. In the next step, you can see how easily window openings and lintels can be created with the Euromac2 building system. For building a lintel, use two M100 wall elements and insert the Euromac2 lintel board. Fit the spaces and put in the lintel reinforcement bar. To ensure that the lintel board fits plumb, remove the top 3 knobs on the stopper. The Euromac2 wall system, together with the end stoppers, lintel boards and ceiling shuttering, prevent any cold bridging whatsoever. In a conventional detached house, these cold bridges could add up to over 30 square meters. The lintel will be conventionally supported before the pour. The crossbar ensures perfect alignment. Ceiling supports and joists are created as easily as door and window lintels. Before fitting the L175 ceiling shuttering, check the ceiling positioning drawing to see how thick the ceiling is. Then cut and fit the shuttering to that ceiling depth. Remove the knobs on the inside of the last row of blocks so the ceiling elements lie flat on the wall. Due to the unique patented steel cage, the Euromac2 wall elements can be poured floor high in one go, delivered with a concrete pump. Start pouring in one corner. It's very important to ensure the right slump of the concrete. After filling the concrete in one corner to ceiling height, continue pouring on the resulting slope until all walls are filled. Ensure the right slump so the concrete can't creep over the parapet. After the basement is poured, the Euromac2 ceiling elements can be put in place. The ceiling elements are supplied cut to the length from the supplied floor plan. Riser elements are placed in the middle of the Euromac2 ceiling elements. The patented Euromac2 sealing system with polystyrene-covered steel Z profiles can be handled easily. In record-breaking time, you will be able to lay the whole ceiling. With a weight of only 5 kilograms per square meter, you will be able to fit a 100 square meter ceiling in less than an hour. With the good insulation of the Euromac2 sealing system, there is no need for insulation under the screed. The underfloor heating can be integrated in the pressure plate, thus there is no need for screed at all. With the steel Z profiles embedded in the ceiling elements, they can be laid and walked on immediately. With minimal weight, there is no risk of injury. The bright white bottom of the Euromac2 sealing elements creates a bright working environment. The bottom of the ceiling can be plastered. Also, timber and plaster boards can be fixed with special screws directly to the Z profiles. The times you have to handle heavy concrete and steel beams are over with the Euromac2. Instead of concrete beams weighing 120 kilograms, sections of only 3 kilograms per meter are fitted inside the ribs. Consequently, there is no need for a crane. Make use of the advantages of the Euromac2 sealing and get a monolithic earthquake-proof ceiling. Depending on the engineering calculations, the ceiling can reliably take a load of up to 5 tons per square meter. Get ceiling spans of 8 meters and more. Place the anti-crack mesh, the joint angles and the ring beam. Now the Euromac2 ceiling is ready for the pour. The average laying time for a 100 square meter ceiling is just 1 hour. The current record for laying a Euromac2 ceiling certified by a notary is 120 square meters in 17 minutes. Not without reason were the local papers calling Euromac2 ceilings the unbelievable ceiling. The stair opening is shuttered conventionally. The Euromac2 ceiling gets poured in one go. This ensures a solid monolithic ceiling according to the DIN standard number 1045. Depending on the ground environment, the basement can be sealed against the dampness with a cold self-adhesive bitumen layer. The top end is closed by bitumen and joint rail. Euromac2 drainage plates can be used as protection for the basement seal during and after the backfill. The erection of the next floors is undertaken using the same principle. So you can construct buildings up to 28 meters high, equivalent to 10 stories. You can flexibly choose your required ceiling height. To support gable end walls, the struts are fixed to the ceiling on all 5 points. The roof pitch gets marked with a chalk line. Cut the elements to the desired pitch and create purlin supports. The gables are poured from bottom to top. The additional shuttering normally associated with conventional block work is not necessary. The Euromac2 roof system. The maximum span between the purlins can be up to 5.13 meters. More information about this can be found in the manual. If necessary, the Euromac2 roofing elements can be cut slanted on site before placement. Counter battens are screwed onto the Euromac2 roofing panels with special screws affixed to the steel Z profiles. Trim the roofing elements at the verge before fitting them. By using compression tape, you achieve an excellent air and wind tight